Ah, what a hot day, Max. This leaf is barely helping. The sun is blazing and it feels like we're in an oven. I wish we had a better way to cool down.
Tell me about it, Leo. This cool drink is the only thing keeping me sane. I can't remember the last time it was this hot. We should find a shady spot to relax.
Suddenly, the music on the jungle radio stopped. The abrupt silence was startling and the friends looked at each other in confusion.
Huh? What's going on? Did the radio break? Or is there something important happening?
A voice boomed, "Breaking news!" The friends' hearts raced as they waited to hear what was so urgent.
Did you hear that, Leo? This sounds serious. I wonder what it could be.
Leo and Max perked up their ears, straining to catch every word. The anticipation was almost unbearable. "It's National Sugar Cookie Day," the voice announced. The friends' faces lit up with excitement.
Sugar Cookie Day, this is amazing. We have to do something special to celebrate.
We have to celebrate. Let's gather everyone and have a big party. We can make sugar cookies and share them with all our friends.
The friends quickly got to work, gathering ingredients for their sugar cookies. They found flour, sugar, and all the necessary items to make the perfect batch. They mixed the ingredients with care, making sure everything was just right. The smell of baking cookies soon filled the air, making their mouths water. Once the cookies were baked, they decorated them with colorful icing and sprinkles. Each cookie was a little work of art. Finally, it was time to share the cookies. The friends gathered everyone in the jungle and handed out the delicious treats. Laughter and joy filled the air as they celebrated National Sugar Cookie Day together. The celebration was a huge success. The friends enjoyed their cookies, played games, and had a wonderful time. It was a day they would always remember. As the day came to an end, Leo and Max sat down to reflect on their celebration. They were grateful for the fun and the chance to make new memories with their friends. They looked forward to many more celebrations in the future, knowing that every day in the jungle could bring new surprises and adventures.
I love sugar cookies.
Me too, let's bake some.
Leo and Max loved to bake together. Leo was big and strong, able to reach high shelves, while Max was small and quick, finding things in a jiffy.
We'll make the best sugar cookies ever.
This is going to be so much fun.
First, they needed ingredients. Leo grabbed a basket while Max listed everything they needed.
Flour, sugar, butter, eggs.
Leo and Max searched the jungle pantry. Leo found the flour on a high shelf, and Max scurried around to find the sugar. They worked together to gather everything they needed. As they were working, they heard a trumpet sound.
Toot toot, what are you two up to?
We're making sugar cookies for National Sugar Cookie Day.
Can I help?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Just then, Jerry the giraffe peeked his head in, and Zoe the zebra followed close behind. They wanted to help too. Section 5. Mixing Magic. In this enchanting chapter, we dive into the heart of the jungle where our young chefs and their animal friends embark on a magical baking adventure. The jungle is alive with excitement as everyone prepares to create the most delicious cookie dough ever made.
All right, Max, let's put on our chef hats. We need to look the part if we're going to make the best cookies in the jungle.
It was time to make the cookie dough. The children and their animal friends gathered around the large wooden table, ready to start the process. The air was filled with the sweet scent of vanilla and the sound of laughter.
I'll mix the butter and sugar with my big paws. Watch how smoothly I can do it.
Leo, with his big paws, helped mix the butter and sugar. His strength made the task look effortless, and the mixture quickly became creamy and smooth.
And I'll crack the eggs carefully. It's important to make sure no shells get into the dough.
Max cracked the eggs carefully, ensuring that no tiny pieces of shell fell into the mixture. His concentration was intense, and he did a perfect job.
I'll use my trunk to pour in the flour. My trunk is perfect for this job.
Ellie used her trunk to pour in the flour. The flour cascaded down like a gentle waterfall, blending seamlessly with the other ingredients.
I'll stretch my neck to stir the batter. My long neck gives me the perfect reach.
Jerry stretched his long neck to stir the batter. His graceful movements ensured that the mixture was evenly blended, making the dough smooth and ready for the next step.
Let me help measure the ingredients. Precision is key to making the perfect cookies.
Zoe helped measure the ingredients with great care. She made sure each measurement was exact, knowing that the right balance of ingredients would make their cookies truly magical. The team worked together seamlessly, each playing their part in the baking process. The jungle kitchen was filled with the sounds of mixing, measuring, and the occasional giggle. The animals and children were not just making cookies, they were creating memories and learning the importance of teamwork and precision. As the dough came together, the excitement grew. They could already imagine the delicious cookies they would soon be enjoying. The jungle seemed to hum with anticipation, as if it too was eager to taste the magical treats. The process of baking in the jungle was not just about the end result, but about the journey and the fun they had along the way. Each step was a new adventure, and every ingredient added a touch of magic to their creation. The children and their animal friends knew that these cookies would be special, not just because of the ingredients, but because of the love and laughter that went into making them. And so, with the dough ready and the oven preheated, they prepared to bake their magical cookies, knowing that the best part was yet to come, sharing their delicious creations with friends and family. Section 6. Ellie's Big Task. Today, Ellie the elephant has a very special mission in the heart of the jungle. She has to prepare a delicious treat for all her jungle friends. This isn't just any ordinary task, it's a big task that requires patience, precision, and a lot of love. The dough was ready. It was time to roll it out. Ellie had spent hours gathering the finest ingredients from the jungle. She found the sweetest fruits, the freshest nuts, and the purest honey. Mixing them all together, she created a perfect dough.
I have to be careful not to squish it, Ellie thought to herself. She knew that her big, strong feet could easily ruin the delicate dough if she wasn't careful. I'll gently use my big, flat foot to flatten the dough. Ellie took a deep breath and focused. She placed her foot gently on the dough and began to press it down slowly.
Ellie gently used her big, flat foot to flatten the dough. She was very careful not to squish it. With each gentle press, the dough became smoother and more even. Ellie was proud of her careful work.
That's perfect, Ellie, cheered her friend the parrot, who was watching from a nearby tree. The parrot had been giving Ellie encouragement throughout the task.
The dough was smooth and ready for cookie cutters. Ellie and her friends had a variety of cookie cutters shaped like jungle animals. There were lions, tigers, monkeys, and even elephants. Ellie carefully pressed the cutters into the dough, making sure each shape was perfect. The jungle was filled with excitement as the animals eagerly awaited their tasty treats. Ellie knew that her hard work would bring joy to all her friends. Section 7. Jerry reaches high. Jerry, with his long neck, reached high up into the cupboard.
I've got a box filled with cookie cutters. There are stars, hearts, and even animal shapes.
There were stars, hearts, and even animal shapes.
Thanks, Jerry.
Yeah, thanks, Jerry.
Leo and Max clapped their paws. They couldn't wait to start cutting out the cookies. Section 8. Zoe's Stripes of Creativity. Now it was time to decorate.
Zoe, with her beautiful stripes, had a great idea.
How about we use colourful frosting and sprinkles?
Everyone loved her idea. They dipped the cookies in frosting, then they sprinkled them with colorful sprinkles. Each cookie was a work of art. Section 9. Cookies are ready. The cookies baked in the warm jungle sun. Soon, the air was filled with the delicious aroma of freshly baked sugar cookies. Everyone's mouths were watering.
They look amazing.
Let's eat.
But first, they had to wait for the cookies to cool down. Section 10. Picnic under the Big Banyan Tree. Leo and Max decided to have a picnic under the Big Banyan Tree. It was the perfect spot for a celebration. They laid out a big blanket and arranged the cookies. Soon, all the animals in the jungle gathered around. Everyone was excited to celebrate National Sugar Cookie Day. Section 11. Sharing is caring. Leo and Max shared their delicious cookies with everyone. The animals laughed and chatted as they enjoyed the sweet treats. It was a day filled with friendship, laughter, and of course, delicious sugar cookies. Everyone agreed it was the best National Sugar Cookie Day ever.